So yesterday was a nice little kick in the rear for the market as a whole. Obviously, great news for the FOMC meeting. That's what sent the market on a nice surge. This was a great thing to see. But I will say this: SHIB right now sits at its moment of truth, and I want to show you guys exactly what I mean. Now, when we look at the SHIB charts, we are actually playing out in exactly into the move that I talked about. This basically bounced right off the bottom here, setting up this nice floor. And we're now testing this top trend line. You can see SHIB kind of curling over right here, right at about 4027. Not surprised. We talked about this possible move where we come down and basically tap this line one more time before this breakout. So right now, while we sit right here, SHIB is sitting here at this moment of truth. It's got a decision to make. Do I just extend this breakout right here, or do I do this same kind of thing, piddle down into the bottom of this range to see if we can build up even more strength to make a more aggressive move out? All right. Now, what we're waiting on, really for the most part, is BTC. BTC right now did start its breakout. It's kind of consolidating in the same way that we're seeing in almost every single chart in crypto. You look at SHIB, you look at ADA, you look at most of the market. We got kind of this nice extension yesterday, and then we just got this short little bit of sideways trading. You can see on the charts, they look almost exactly the same, almost the exact same formation. Now, why this run is just kind of waiting right now, I believe, is because we're trying to, as a market, absorb all this selling that's going on, and it's institutional money. We've already, just over the first 3 days of the week, had the largest week of institutional selling ever. You guys can see another huge day of selling, $261.6 million in outflows. Okay, so again, not a small amount at all. We're talking about 650 or so million, 630 million in selling. So the market is trying to just decipher this information and figure out where it wants to go. I will say, as retail, we have done a great job of actually absorbing this. You can see this is where we entered the week last week, right about here or so. We're not far off from that. So we've absorbed about $600 million of selling here. What's helped, obviously, is some short liquidations over the last 24 hours. I said that around that $65,000 level, we would run into some of those, and we have. So now the question is can we just get this push, right? Can BTC get enough momentum here to continue this run, to escape this range? And this is, again, where SHIB can kind of do one of those as well, just push right out. So that's what we need to be watching for over the back half of the week here. Now, I will say, over the back half of last week, that is when all this negativity began, right? Right about here, okay? Was that last week? Yeah, last week. That's when everything started to get kind of crazy for BTC. That's when we got pushed down. Remember, we had big sells by GBTC. What day was that? Thursday. $257 million. It triggered some liquidations again. And right now, at least we are set up to the point where we don't have these long leverage liquidation positions sitting below here. So that's a great sign. We have the perfect setup. Okay, we have the perfect setup for the back half of the week, a perfect setup to run into the weekend. If we can kind of hold these levels going into Saturday and Sunday, we have a chance to take steps forward like we have a couple weekends prior. So that's all I have to say. Watch and see what happens with BTC here. That is going to set our direction for SHIB. And I think we have a nice move coming up sometime soon here. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.